Hi everyone, Evie here, back with another video on Infinity Nikki. Today in this episode we are going to go over the UI first, because this is kind of a guided series on like how each individual feature works. I might not include every single thing, but I'm just telling you based on the gameplay, so you'll be able to know how the tutorial functions, whether they've explained something well to me or not, when you guys can officially play the game. So I haven't read on any tutorials or anything because I want this to be authentic. So all the, not feedbacks, but all the guides I've been getting is from in-game storylines, quests, world quests, or just like people in the game, or not, like NPCs in the game talking to me, and their tutorial feature. So here's a quick rundown. Let's start from the top left corner, ESC. I'm playing on the PC version. This is your pair paw. So this is kind of like your main screen, where after you get a certain amount of main story done, you're going to be picked up by someone who's from the Stylist Guild, and they are going to give you this pair paw. We're gonna divide up each feature into shorter videos, so if you're looking for a specific feature, you can just go into that video. You don't have to like watch this one all over again and again. Oh, this is from the survey I just did. Okay, so inside here you're gonna see all these features the game has to offer. Pretty much everything is in here, so if it's not on the main screen, this is a good place to start checking, and this will be your profile, but we'll explain the details of pair paw in another video. But you can see my name, my title, my ID, and you can write something here too, like right here, but I don't know what to write, so this is what I have so far. And then when you go back here, you have all these features. Underneath, you're gonna get this one. For now, this one is surveys. I don't know if that's gonna change. This one is contacting support. Okay, I clicked on something, but it didn't record. And then this is mail. This is where you'll be getting just typical mails from the system. And this is settings. We'll go through settings together as well. Oh. So then you'll have an idea of what the settings are, but essentially these are the settings. This is where you can enter the settings. And then right here, this is announcements. So this is where you'll be getting event announcements, system announcements, like when the update is happening and stuff like that. And then this is to quit the game. I'm not going to click on it because then I'll quit the game. So yeah, this is very simple. These are the buttons you're going to see once you open your pair paw page. So we just exit out of that page. The next one, we'll count this as a button. This is a map. So you can either, and I'm like scrolling with my mouse, but you can also do this. It's just a little bit more limited. So you can see the mouse, and you click on your left mouse button to drag. This is all pretty simple. And then say you're like right here, this sign will show you where you are. When you do this, it's going to take you to where you actually are. And then this is where you can track all the materials. We'll go over the details later on. So in the map is where you can see, I think it's glitched out. So in the map is where you can see like how many resources you have in terms of whim stars, dew of inspiration, and vital energy. So on the top right corner, you're gonna see dew of inspiration, whim stars, and this is vital energy. So this is also where you can click and spend your gems or use the energy crystals to restore some of your vital energy. And to mark something on the map, you just do right click and you can mark something. And you can enter a marker name. So that's pretty straightforward, and just click on this to get rid of it. If you accidentally clicked on the right mouse button. So yeah, that is a map, and you enter the map by clicking on the map or pressing down M on your keyboard. This is the current weather because some story events will be triggered by weather, so this is something to keep in mind. And then right here we have, this is your active quests, because we're done with the storyline and we don't have any world quests so far, so there's nothing here. But what you can do, I'll show you how to get in here once we get to like these buttons right here. And then this one is you can track a sketch that you're trying to collect or craft. So I'm tracking the pair of slippers right here. So I still need the bedrock crystal energy, and I still need the wing fabric. So it's gonna show me how much I'm missing. That's on the left side. And then we have here down at the bottom, tab. Press down on tab to show you your ability outfits. When you're pressing, if you select a number like under here, you're gonna swap into one of these outfits. Not like swapping the appearance, but it's gonna enable your right mouse click to be associated with one of these outfits. And currently, I don't think there's another way of making these happen sooner. All you have to do is just tab and then select one, like this. Yeah, and you hold down tab to select one. And if you do want to change them up, you can do setup, and it's gonna take you here to change your outfits, and you can change the order. But for these two, so far I don't think you can change these because these are too essential. And then press down X, which is right here. You're gonna be able to swap your outfits. So my keyboard doesn't have the F keys, but you can just use your mouse, which is pretty simple. And then underneath here, that's my game ID, and this is I don't know what it's called, but you guys know. It's fairly simple because every game has this if it's online. Okay, so that's all for the left side. Oh, and by the way, if you're playing on the PC and if you can't find your mouse, it's Alt. So when you press down Alt, your mouse is gonna show like this. And then moving on to these 4 buttons, B is for backpack. At least that's what I've been. Oh yeah, it is for backpack. So you'll have your gathering stuff like crafting materials, and your level up materials. Oh yeah, it's labeled here, growth materials. These are for the heart of infinity. These are your insights. And then these are clothes for clothing. And then right here we have quest items. So these are the items that it's been given by people in our quests. If you've been following my main story gameplay, you'll know like where we gotten each of these. But yeah, and then the next one is valuables. I'm not sure what else goes into here, but this is pavilion tickets. So far all we know is that pavilion tickets goes in here, because the gems or diamonds are gonna show up here. This is my diamonds. This is the kind that you can gather in the game. And the purple ones, or like bluish purple ones, are the ones that you have to top up for. And this is essentially gold, so they're called blings in the game. And then you have your consumables. So consumables are like the slowing nectar, recovering, and healing. So different combat items. And yeah, and then you can sort it by order. Pretty easy. And then we have P. P is a camera feature. We'll have a video on all of these little features, but I just want to show you the UI first. So you can see there's the guide right here, which is very helpful because I'm very bad at remembering keys. So you have hide icon, default, So it's kind of like when you mess around with Nikki and then you want to restore her to this default, you can do that. Hide icon is what I always do when when I'm welcoming you guys back to my videos. And then hold down on right mouse button to rotate Nikki. Zoom to use the wheel to zoom in and out. Left mouse button, you do this, move around. And then WASD for moving the cameras. And then U is for using these kind of stuff to level up your camera. So then once you level up, you're gonna get more rewards, which we'll go over in the camera video. And then for pose, you can get different poses as well when you level up. And filter, same thing. We're definitely going to test this out later on. You can see I have 50 saved. Well, not really saved. Paper gave me 50. And then for this one is when you visit different places, you're going to collect these stamps. And when you do, you're going to get upgrade packs. And these upgrade packs will unlock different things. We haven't done this yet. And then you can filter this. But we're going to try one out in the photo video, and this is your album, so everything you've taken. And for the F12 key taking picture feature, that's like screenshots, and for the screenshot feature, it's gonna automatically hide your UI. Now I'm not sure if there will be a setting to it, but that's what it is right now. And then you also have scrapbooks, which I think are made kinda automatically, which is really nice because then you'll remember everything that's happened to you, which is really cute. So that is the camera feature. And then you have F12 taking screenshots. So you don't have to hide your UI for this. It's gonna hide your UI automatically. I don't like this. I hope they can give us like a button that's gonna hide the UI, and then a button that's just taking screenshots, because then that would be a lot easier to actually navigate and think about what we want to do. And also these prompts are photo spots, so you can see the little icon here matches with this icon over here. Yeah, so that was the screenshot feature, and that's my complaint for it. And V right here, you can also click on these. V is for tracking whim stars. So Momo is gonna like remind you, he's gonna say something, be like, oh, there's a whim star nearby. And if you're on the hunt for a whim star, just press down on V, press it once to activate it, press it again to close it. Or you can do it with your mouse, and you can exit from the top left corner. Or I actually haven't tried this. Yeah, only on the top left corner with a mouse. So then it's gonna show you where the screenshot is, or where the whim star is. And then once he finds the whim star, once you've located it, you'll be able to use F key to track the whim star. So it's gonna stay on your screen. That way you don't have to stay in the Momo whim star mode. Yep, next one. Here, down at the bottom, this is your health. So, so far from what I've found out, usually when a boss or like anything, S-lings attack you once, you're gonna lose 1 heart. So this is not like a certain amount of health you have, that's like this attack is gonna get rid of like 2% of your health, the other is gonna be like 15 points. No, it's like when they touch you, they take off 1 heart. So this is kind of like how many opportunity you have to, like how many chances you have before you like actually faint, which is to die in this game. And this is your character level. So we're at level 29 now, and you'll be able to claim different rewards when you reach different levels. Alright, moving on to the top right corner. We have a lot of buttons here, but they're all very simple. This one is dailies. And for dailies, we've already went over it. I'm gonna make like a really quick video that's gonna explain, or like not explain, but I want to challenge myself and see how quickly we can complete the dailies, because you know that's always important. You need to consider how much time you put into the game every single day to be able to keep playing the game. So that's dailies, and it's L. But I don't often press down on L. I just do Also, by the way, if you want to exit out of this page, ESC doesn't work, which is kind of weird. So then you'll have to do that. Let me see if L works. No, so you'll have to get your mouse, do that. And then the next one, the party hat, K, is events. So far, it's our check-in event for the beta test. I'm not sure if they're gonna put other things in here, but that's events. I think they will. And then N is clothing evolution. So let me show you. So when you go into the clothing evolution, you're going to be able to see how you can evolve a certain piece of clothing. This I'll have to think about more and give you like a more detailed tutorial on it. I think, yeah, but that's the clothing evolution. Apparently it seems pretty serious because it's at such an important place, and I don't know why I don't have enough materials, because this one is out of 100. I'm thinking 100k. I don't think that would be, but we're gonna figure it out. So that's the clothing evolution. Look at the cute dog right here. Next one is O, which is the pavilion. So we have a limited pavilion right now, and we also have a permanent pavilion. So one thing that's a little weird is sometimes, can you see like bottom left corner? I'm trying to click, but not the entire icon is hyperlinked. So sometimes you can be like clicking and it doesn't work. Just like move your mouse around a little bit more, and when you lights up, oh, click. But I feel like they're gonna have to change that because it's not great. So yeah, that's the pavilion, and you can see all your resources here. This is the purplish, bluish purple diamond you can get from topping up. And this is the normal diamonds. This is event pavilion tickets. This is timed event pavilion tickets, which paper never explained what these are, but from what I think, this is probably like a gift thing just for this pavilion that's gonna expire after a certain amount of time. But these are probably the ones that you can like collect and hold on to, that you can use across different pavilions. But this might change, and I might have guessed it wrong, but this is just what I've been getting from like different gacha games, because I play a lot of gacha games, which is not healthy. And then this is a permanent pavilion, so you use these blue tickets to pull in the permanent pavilion. Alright, next button is I, which is the Whim Star, or Heart of Infinity. So I just did the mouse wheel thing, so you can zoom in and out with that, or you can also do it like right here. I don't know why you would want to do this. Take a screenshot maybe. So we're gonna go over each like little notes later on, but this is essentially what it looks like. And you can see from earlier when we opened the map, it showed that we had like 60 something Heart of Whim Star, but in here we only have 18. That is because the map, I think, counted the total of what we have. But inside here, this is what we have available, and this is our blings, because sometimes you'll also need blinks, or not sometime, most of the time, you'll also be needing blinks to unlock each node. And this row is for miracle outfits and different rows for different skill outfits. So yeah, and then you can level those up there. Heart of Infinity. And the next one, this one right here, clicking on it will take you to the quests. So main means main storyline. Do this first. This is probably very dumb. I shouldn't have said that because everyone knows to do the main story quest first. Because when you do, you're going to be able to unlock more features as you go, and that's going to put you like at an advantage. But we've done everything, so we don't have any main stories. And then these are world quests. So when you can keep walking around, and the blue ones, like blue exclamation marks on the map, are world quests. So when you do explore around, you're going to see different people, and then they're going to have this icon on top of them. You can then pick up the mission or like quests there and then do the world quest. But it's not going to just automatically show up. Some will, but some won't. And then we have the story quests. The story one, you'll have to like go to a certain place to see someone at maybe like a certain time or certain weather and stuff, and then you'll be getting these rewards. We'll go over this later on because we're only doing the UI, and this is for quests. That's pretty easy. And if you do want to track a quest, when you're inside here, you select on one. I can't show you here, but you'll be able to see it throughout my gameplay because we've done that before during our gameplay. And there's going to be a track button right here, and you just click on track. And if you want to on track it, just click it again. It'll say on track, and it's pretty easy, simple. And then we have Y for sketches. Don't know why, but it's Y. So they've divided everything up into sections. So we have the miracle outfit, ability outfit, stylish outfit, rare pieces, and wind fragrance, which we'll definitely go over in the sketches section. And then we have the wardrobe, which you guys have seen so many times because I just cannot not style clothes. So yeah, and you have different categories as well, and then you can also swap between the categories using Q and E. And save it right here, create your different looks here, change your weather here, go back, redo and undo. This is clear everything. This is to show Eureka or not show Eureka. And then you can sort everything on the lower right corner, and then you can filter, and we'll go through all these in detail later on when we're talking about the closet feature. Okay, so then moving on to the bottom right corner, let me move around. So when you press down on Z, I don't have anything, but when you press long enough, it's gonna show you your backpack. And then once you press get this thing to show up, you press on the backpack, select like a nectar that you want to use, and then use right equipped. You can equip it here, and then you can do it again and again. Oh, I just used it. Oops. So yeah, you can just do it like here, put it all equipped everything, and then you'll be able to see the first one here. So if you're in battle and you know that there's a potion that you always use, just put it in the first spot or switch it to the first spot. By pressing down on Z long enough, you can like select one, and that one will be showing on the screen right there. And also, if you notice that if I move my mouse, it's gonna like close this page. If that happens to you, just press down Alt when you do that, and you can move your mouse freely. So this is to close this little thing, and then this is a backpack. So this part is going to show whichever potion you click on. And once you do that, short click on Z to use it. So I've just used the money gathering, or forgot what that one is, but that one. And then for Q, this is to like smash down. And when you do that, you're purifying stuff too. You have to be like high enough, but you don't have to always do the double jump. You just have to be high enough. And you'll be able to use this in like different battles and like different things. Like when there's a group of S-lings, you can just land on top of them and do this. Or when you're facing the one that has like a shield, the button shield ones, you can also use this. This is kind of like an AoE. And then when you're fighting, what are those called? When you're fighting those caged bird things, you can also use these to kind of crush the top of them, because that's their weak spot. And then left mouse button is the next one. That is just like our regular purifying orb. If you do it like, you don't have to hold down to charge it, but there's gonna be like different fragrances that you can use or put on Nikki to change your attack a little bit more. So the holding down one is where I used a fragrance, but you don't have to do that. And then for the space bar, so this is the part that annoyed me the most. So your regular jump, it's like when you short press on spacebar, that's your regular jump. But if you press longer, she's gonna jump higher. Short, higher. So when you're doing your parkour, you might want to know that when you jump higher, when you press down longer, you're gonna jump higher, so you don't have to struggle like I did. And then our second jump thing is floating. So once you press down once, when you're still in the air, press down again on spacebar. You don't have to hold it. You're gonna change into this bubble outfit, and you're gonna start gliding. But also, so we're right here, right? Let's jump up and start gliding. If you don't want to glide anymore, just press down spacebar again, and she'll drop to the ground. So far, I haven't noticed that there's fall damage. It's not guaranteed, because I don't know what paper will do, and I don't know if I didn't make her jump high enough. But I've jumped from a mountain before, and there were no fall damage. So I would say usually it means that it's safe to say that there's no fall damage. But I do know that when she falls into quote-unquote the void, so when the map down below her is not like actually anything, it's just like fog, she's gonna die. So yeah, that's that. But let me show you this again, since it's a higher. So when you're in the air, if you don't want to just like float and fall, you have to keep pressing W to go forward, or you can do like WASD to go to like different see, like this, to maneuver a little bit more, and you can just press down spacebar again to drop. Alright, and then right mouse button is associated with different ability outfits. So remember tab, once you select one, that's how you're gonna use it. So, oh, a dog, perfect. So there are certain animals for the petting feature where you have to like approach them carefully. So if you want to do that, or catch bugs without scaring it away, when you're like a certain distance away, press down right mouse button, hold it, and move towards it. When you're close enough, an icon like this will show up. That's when you release your right mouse button. I had no idea that like you don't have to press it again and you can just release it the first time when I just got this outfit. I mean, it's easy to figure out, but I think Paper could have done a better job at like introducing the outfit. But yeah, and then it's same thing goes for these ones. You can hold down and catch. Fish as well, electrician as well. This one I haven't tried. Oh yeah, then you'll start playing. Okay. And then shift is a quick dash. Now I don't, you can see like the timer goes around, then you can dash again, and you can also dash in battles, which is nice, but you cannot dash in sky. In the air, it's not gonna work. So yeah, and when these buttons kind of light up, that's when you will be able to use it. So right now we're on the ground, we cannot use the crushing one. And also, I don't know why, but if you like to play the game with your mouse only, you can also press down on them. That's gonna work as well. Yeah, so that's one thing you can do. I don't know why, but if you really like that, you can do that. So yeah, that is all for the UI you usually see here on the screen. If I missed anything or if I mis-explained anything, please let me know in the comments down below or just offer your opinion. And let me know what you think of the UI so far. I think it's pretty straightforward and actually pretty easy to see. And it's pretty too. It's not like weird or like too big or anything. So I'm pretty satisfied with the UI so far. Yeah, that's my thought on that. Thank you so much for watching. I hope the video was helpful. See you in the next one. Bye!